Now let's review what we've heard about the process of thinking creatively. First, go back to the basic idea of belief. When you believe something can be done, your mind will find the ways to do it. Believing a solution is possible paves the way to finding that solution. Eliminate the word impossible and the phrases won't work, can't do, or it's no use trying from your thinking and speaking vocabularies. Don't let tradition paralyze your mind. Be receptive to new ideas. Be experimental. Try new approaches. Be progressive in everything you do. Ask yourself every day, how can I do better? There is no limit to self-improvement. When you ask yourself how you can do better, answers will appear. Try it and see. Ask yourself, how can I do more? Capacity is a state of mind. Asking yourself this question puts your mind to work to find intelligent shortcuts. The success combination in business is do what you do better, improve the quality of your output, and do more of what you do, improve the quantity of your output. Finally, practice asking and listening. Ask and listen, and you'll obtain raw material for reaching sound decisions. Remember, big people monopolize the listening. Small people monopolize the talking. Thinking big, believing big, conquering the failure disease, excusitis, and learning to think creatively. These are the success skills that David Schwartz has covered so far in this plan for personal success. To get these skills working for you, to really make them operative in your daily life, takes an additional important ingredient: confidence. Confidence means convincing yourself that your belief in your own value and your own ideas is real, and it won't waver in the face of adversity. So building confidence is the next step in this plan, and the most effective way to do that is to start by destroying fear.
Fear is success enemy number one. Early in human history, when people lived in small groups and foraged for food, their fears centered around very fundamental things, like finding shelter from storms and protection from predators, finding enough food, and just plain surviving through the night. Nowadays, most of us are fortunate enough not to have to worry about food and shelter and protection, but fear remains a powerful force. Fear stops people from capitalizing on opportunity. Fear wears down physical vitality. Fear actually makes people sick, causes organic difficulties, shortens lives. Fear closes your mouth when you want to speak up in public. Fear of all kinds and sizes is a form of psychological infection. Now, we can cure a mental infection the same way we cure a body infection, with specific proven treatments. First, though, as part of your pre-treatment preparation, condition yourself with this fact: all confidence is acquired and developed. No one is born with confidence. Those people you know who radiate confidence acquired their confidence, every bit of it, and you can too. During World War II, the Navy made sure that all of its new recruits either knew how to swim or learned how. The idea, of course, was that the ability to swim might someday save a sailor's life at sea. Non-swimming recruits were put into swimming classes. I watched a number of these training experiences, and I remember seeing a lot of young, healthy men absolutely terrified by a few feet of water. The recruits were supposed to jump off a board 6 feet in the air into a pool 8 feet deep. Even though there were half a dozen expert swimmers standing by the pool to help out, the fear that these young non-swimmers displayed was very real. Yet all that stood between them and the conquest of that fear was one drop into the water. On more than one occasion, I saw a man not so accidentally pushed off the board. And the result, once the reluctant recruit had been dunked a time or two, was fear defeated. They learned how to swim. Now, this bit of trivia has one very important point. Action cures fear. Indecision, postponement, lack of action, on the other hand, all fertilize fear and make it grow. But action, decisive, to the point, and swift, does cure fear. Now put that down in your success book right now. Action cures fear. When we face tough problems, we stay mired in the mud until we take action. So put the action principle to work. Next time you experience fear, grab hold of yourself. Then answer this question: what kind of action can I take to conquer my fear? Now, to give you some ideas, here are a few examples of specific fears and the possible action cures.
Oh, I know I should go after that McNally account, but I'm afraid if I push too hard, I'll lose them. I don't think they like me too much.
To overcome the fear of losing an important customer, work doubly hard to give better service. Carefully study your relationship with that customer and correct anything that may have caused that person to lose confidence in you.
I don't know, I may skip the license exam. I'm afraid I'll flunk it.
Fear of failing an examination can be conquered by converting worry time into study time.
Well, I've got two big worries. One is the economy. I know people who've lost their jobs just like that. And who knows, I could be next. Another thing that I worry about a lot is my brother. He's stationed in the Army in the Middle East, and we hardly ever stop worrying about him.
It's quite common to worry about things that are totally beyond your control, and the action cure for this fear is to switch your attention to something completely different. Go out into the yard and pull weeds, or play with your kids, or go to a movie. Put in some extra work on a special project.
So, I don't know. You can have enough money, but you have to have a fulfilling life. And money is not everything. Can I tell you one thing about money? A lot of people think that when people get money, it changes them. You've heard, oh, he got money, he changed. Now, let me tell you about money. Money does not change you. Money allows you to be more of who you really are. That's what it does. See, if you is stingy a word here? Stingy? Stingy. If you're stingy, when you get a lot of money, you're going to be really stingy. If you're a generous person, when you get a lot of money, you're going to become more generous. If you're a kind person, when you get a lot of money, you're going to become more kind. If something's wrong with you, if you're an evil person and you get a lot of money, you're going to become more evil. That's how it works. And so I think you have to decide along the way about the money part of it, but I don't think you will ever be able to stop being who God made you to be. I don't think that you can ever stop giving, sharing, caring, teaching. I don't think you can ever stop doing that. So I'll probably quit making money one day, but not right now. I have a wife, so she's shopping somewhere. She's at the Dubai Mall probably right now, so I gotta keep working because I got 7 kids, and so I gotta keep working right now. I want to stop, but my wife has a credit card, so. A lot of men in here went, oh, yeah. God, yes.
So let's talk about your wife. Let's talk about your family. I mean, keeping a family so strong in this showbiz world is a hard thing. And how has it been for you getting that work-life balance? Because that is something that even kids in schools struggle with when they have exams coming up, and as grown adults that we struggle with in the real world as well.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm a parent. But parenting is hard. For all you young people in here who have parents, can I tell you something? You're a lot of work. All of you students, you're a lot of work. I don't think you understand the sacrifice that your parents have to make for you to have the life that you have. Because every parent in here wants their children to have a better life than the one they had. So they make sacrifices so you can wear your uniform. See all these uniforms? That's sacrifice. When you want the new iPhone, that's a sacrifice. You want an iPad and all this, that's a sacrifice. These parents in here sacrifice. There are days when I don't like being a parent. I just don't. Sometimes I wish my kids could just go away. I wish my kids sometimes wouldn't call me, but that's only for a minute. I love them dearly, but it's hard being a parent. It's really, really hard. So young people, I think you have to understand who your parent really, really is. And when you're working through school, you have to understand why your parent is pushing you. Your parent is pushing you not because they want to push you, they want the best for you. They really trying to get you to get it. Because see, here's the deal. The young people right now, You have technology that we didn't have. So you don't even have to have a debate anymore. All you got to do is Google it. You Google it and the answer pops up. Well, that makes you think you know everything.